Have that for you live. You can see them setting up right now. At the time of the shooting, Congresswoman Giffords was meeting with constituents at an event that she called Congress on Your Corner. Lawmakers hold similar meetings across the country all the time to greet the people they represent face to face and then listen to their concerns. I'm joined now here in studio by Congressman Engel, who represents New York's 17th District, a friend of Gabby Giffords, and a good morning to you. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning.
First of all, tell me where you were when you heard the news and what your immediate reaction was.
Well, I was actually doing a similar thing in my district. We had a celebration of the 50th anniversary of a local delicatessen, and they were rolling back the prices of 50 years, and I was outside of the deli giving a proclamation to the owner and greeting my constituents as they were passing by out in the street. People were just passing by, and I was saying hello. This is what we do all the time. So I heard the news, I was just stunned because I'm good friends with Gabby, and I want to tell you, she is as kind and as nice and as sweet and as smart a person that you can find. She is just such a caring person that it's almost unthinkable that anybody would want to hurt her.
Those accolades have been brought to this broadcast from both sides of the aisle, so it absolutely rings true, I think, to everyone who serves with her in Congress. Did you immediately think, this could be me? I'm at, right now, a similar situation. Does your own safety cross your mind?
Well, it's always in the back of your mind because it is. But those of us that choose to go into public life, we understand that we make a choice, and in order to be effective, we cannot be afraid to go out.
Do you have a security detail?
No.
So you just go out. I mean, I saw you come into our broadcast center here, and you just walked in. You didn't come in with security, or? Right.
People are very often surprised from time to time. They say to me, well, where's your security? And I say, well, I don't have any, and they're shocked. But generally speaking, members of Congress don't have it. I've had a driver, he retired for a number of years. He was a retired policeman, and he had a gun as he drove me around. But most of the time I haven't had that, and I would venture to say 98 or 9% of my colleagues are in the same boat.
As you know, looking ahead to this next week, the business of the nation is going to be set aside somewhat so that you can focus on the security issues at hand right now and how to keep yourselves protected. What do you expect to have happen in the House this week? Do you think there'll be some changes at the end of the week?
Well, first of all, later this afternoon, we have a conference call between members of Congress, spouses of members of Congress.
Spouses?
And yeah, both Democratic and Republican, and talking to the Speaker and to the ranking member and the leadership, and I assume the police, Capitol Police, who are tasked with protecting us when we're in Washington. I'm sure they'll be coming up with recommendations. For instance, several years ago, after September 11th, they recommended that members take away their plates on their automobiles that identify them as members of Congress and just get regular plates, because you don't want to really be identified.
Absolutely.
So I think things like that will come out. But I really don't expect members to change our itineraries or what we do, because part of what we do is meeting the public and trying to, that's what Gabby was doing, trying to meet constituents. I have held these same town hall meetings outside supermarkets in my district many times. Yeah,
well, perhaps some very specific details can be amended to help things like taking off plates, and that's a great idea right there. Representative Engel, Democrat of New York, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
In a moment, we will hear from the mother of that.